Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope you're keeping safe, healthy and are well. In today's video, I'm doing another unboxing, I know, but this one features, for the second time in a row actually, something from Crockett Jones. Now, this was a new brand to me. I hadn't owned anything from them until fairly recently, and I was so impressed with the original pair of shoes that I got from them that I wanted to check out something else, something more boot shaped. And if you haven't seen the first video, I thoroughly recommend going and checking that out. I'll put a link up here and in the description below. I picked up my first ever pair of Crockett Jones after admiring them for many years as a brand. I decided to make the jump with the Hybrid 2s that were released as a limited edition set to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Goldfinger. So that's a pair of shoes that are stunning and great for the office. I'm thoroughly enjoying them. And I was so impressed with them that I wanted to go back and check out some of their boots, which is what I've picked up today. Now, to give you some context, I don't go through shoes very often. I have the same pair for many, many years. Obviously, at the moment, being a wheelchair user, I'm not wearing them out very quickly. Here is a prime example. This is a pair of shoes, or boots rather, that I've had for many years. These are a pair of Sperry's, they're leather boots. They're showing signs of wear, yes, because, you know, being active out and about and, you know, you do pick up scuffs and scrapes. And I've had these probably 12 years, I think, so a fair while. But if you look at the soles, the tread is exactly the same as the day that I got them. Still very thick grooves, no wear to the sole at all. The tread is still maintained. So I don't go through shoes very often. It's very rare that I invest in a pair of shoes or boots. But as previously mentioned, I was so impressed with Crockett Jones and the Hybrid 2s that I wanted to go back and look at a second pair. So this is what I have in this bag here with me. So I'm just going to jump straight to it and we will do another unboxing video. Now, I picked these up once again from their flagship store in Burlington Arcade. The staff in there remembered me as soon as I went in, remembered me, and even remembered, without having to look up on the system, what size shoe I had gone for with the Hybrid 2s. So that then opened up the world of knowing exactly what size shoe or boot they needed to get from the stock room, and we had a solid foundation to start from. And in fact, this pair of boots that I tried on, you know, different boot sizes and shapes can mean you try a different size on. But these were perfect, spot on. So I'll slide this out. As previously mentioned, you get your boots or your shoes in this lovely green bag with Crockett Jones logo on. And, oh, that's lucky. Here is the non-Bond branded box that the boots come in. Lovely gold embossed logo on the front there. And yes, on the end here we have all the details of the boots that I've gone for. So I can tell you I've gone for the Moltons, which are a plain fronted chukka boot made from the robust and age-defying rough out suede with a Dainite rubber sole, I believe it is. So yeah, let's just jump straight to it. So we'll open up the box, pop that to one side. It's not going to stand up, so never mind. Again, lovely presentation, some actual Crockett Jones tissue paper there, and here we have the first boot we have in this rough out suede. Just some fluff on there. We'll take out one boot there, which I will pop to one side, and then a second boot as well. And oh, actually, didn't realise this because I've not looked in this bag. So if I show you what we have here, obviously the tissue paper that the boots come in, but then they've also included, oh, that's nice, not one, but two of the storage bags for your boots or your shoes. Now with the Hybrid 2s, they come with a black bag for each shoe, so you get two shoe bags with the Crockett Jones and 007 logo on. Here we have the classic green with the gold Crockett Jones, Northampton, England. So that's really nice to keep your boots looking their best, stored correctly. Pop them to one side. So I've gone for this pair of rough out suede Moltons by Crockett Jones. Heavy boot, but lovely. I didn't get shoe trees with these boots. I will be looking at that in the future just to maintain the shape of the boot shoe trees are always a good idea. So I will be getting a pair of those, as well as some of the care materials that you need to just maintain this rough out suede look. Because if you buy them in store, they'll advise you what you need to do to maintain your boots, keeping them looking their best. Like any leather product, it needs a bit of care and maintenance. These boots are no exception to that, and they can give you full advice in store as to what you'll need to do, how often you need to do it, just to maintain these boots in the best possible condition. Now, there is a bond connection with these boots. Whilst it may not have the overt 007 branding on the box and the packaging or anywhere on the boot itself, these are a Bond related boot, because in No Time to Die, James Bond takes his trusty Dainite soles, which are these soles here, to Norway, and the Molton was the perfect choice for Bond in the Norway scene that we saw. There's the whole chase through the foggy forest and the car chase preceding that. He was wearing these rough out suede Moltons, and Sutterat, the costume designer from No Time to Die, specifically requested that the Moltons be delivered and supplied in this rough out suede material and finish, with its dense waxed surface that lends itself perfectly to robust, action-packed use, as it saw in No Time to Die in the forest scenes. So this is a beautiful, beautiful boot. And again, smell-o-vision, I wish we had it. It should be here by now. I was promised smell-o-vision when we were 10 years old, and on television, you know, if you could smell what you could see on the screen, if you could smell the leather on these shoes, it is really something amazing, very special, very cool. And on the inside here, we have Crockett Jones embossed logo on the inside there, which is lovely. But these boots are going to be fairly much a daily wear for me. Certainly to the office, I think they look a bit smarter than certainly my old pair of boots. These will be perfect for an office environment, but also going out, having a fun-filled day in London or going out and about. These boots are going to be fantastic. So the Molton, a classic and now world-renowned chukka boot made from dark brown rough out suede with Dainite rubber soles. This is from Crockett Jones men's main collection, but it also has that Bond connection, of course. Now, rough out suede is a material that roughs up during wear. Over time, it takes on a rugged, worn aesthetic, which makes it one of their most casual materials in their collection. If uncared for, you'll find it lightens and continues to become rougher in look and feel. However, rough out suede very much benefits from an annual covering in dubbin to uphold its water resistance. An application of dubbin will also darken down the leather and reduce its rough appearance, bringing back some newness. Now, the silhouette of these boots I think is really lovely. Very classical in design, very modern at the same time. You can kind of see this could have military use. There's definitely a feel about that. And if we have a look at those Dainite rubber soles, here you can see that patterning. You can see the nails actually here within the sole itself, but really, really lovely. The only thing to do now is to try these boots on, give you guys a view of what they look like going on, how they fit, how they feel, and let's go from there. So in terms of the Moltons, let's try these on. Just open this up, and then I shall pop my foot in there. Straight away it slides in, and the boot feels like it's fitting like a glove. Just do this up. We'll put the other one on as well. Just slide a foot in, and again do these up. I'm wearing slightly thicker socks today because it's winter, but absolutely incredible. The fit and feel here, again, like the Highbury 2s, these feel like they were made specifically just for my feet. I think it really does matter and count having your foot properly measured to make sure you're getting the right size. I can tell you here, if you just look at the profile of the ankle here, it fits perfectly. There's support around the ankle, there's perfect width across the shoe here, and yeah, it just fits like a glove. Really comfortable, provides great support, And this just looks and feels really, really wonderful. I'm absolutely thoroughly impressed and delighted with these as a pair of boots. You know, not worn these out yet, but I thoroughly recommend them purely based on this couple of minutes that I'm wearing them, and I can feel the quality and the fit and the actual final result, I think looks really good. Just trying to give you guys a view of how things are going to look. But yeah, fits perfectly around the ankle, perfectly along the foot, width is spot on, and thoroughly impressed, thoroughly pleased with these Molton boots. So there we have it, folks. These are the Moltons in this rough out suede, incredibly comfortable. They fit perfectly, and I really was surprised when I went into the store and they remembered me, they remembered what size Highbury 2s I'd got, and they suggested trying the same size in the boots. Now, as I mentioned previously, depending on what you're wearing in terms of thickness of socks or what have you, and different styles and shapes of footwear, you can sometimes vary between sizing, but the sizing here was spot on and uniform across the Highbury 2s and the Moltons. So fantastic service from the guys at Crockett Jones in Burlington Arcade. I want to say a massive thank you to them for once again providing an excellent customer experience. The service, the advice and the guidance was top notch, and I'm thoroughly delighted with these boots. I will be maintaining them. I'll be going back to Crockett Jones and getting some of the care products that are needed to maintain this rough out suede, and also get a couple of shoe trees to just maintain the shape and overall style and silhouette of these boots. But thoroughly impressed, thoroughly pleased. They are beautiful to try on, beautiful to wear, and now beautiful to own. As I say, they've got this Dainite rubber sole, which is similar in a sense to the City sole, except the finish, these actual tread points are a bit different. They're a bit more pronounced, so they give you better grip on rougher ground. But even within an office environment, it's going to be fantastic and comfortable, while stylish and an invisible bond moment, which is what we know we love. So understated bond connection there, beautiful pair of boots. Can't wait to start wearing them out and about. But there we have it. If you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get a notice whenever I post something new. I will put a link to Crockett Jones in the description below, as well as a link to these boots specifically. If you're interested to check them out, go over, have a look. But as always, thanks for watching. Until the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.